Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, where we're about to start Turnabout Beginnings. Oh, I didn't save. Oh, that would have been bad. Just go ahead. That was like, what, almost an hour and a half worth. What just happened? The girl, let her go. Shoot him. Shut up. Come closer. And I kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Bye. I'm reading through the— oh crap. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Terry Falls. Kidnapping and murder. Sentence death penalty, okay. After escaping, Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. Huh. That was a whole year before Mia and I had ever met. Is it just me or it looks like we were in the hospital? 6 years earlier, Mia Fey first trial. Oh, that's right, because she had, like, there's a long break between her first and second trial. February 16th, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, so we're doing another flashback. Oh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. Never should have accepted this case. Eek! Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia. I didn't do nothing, I swear. I didn't kill nobody. Terry Falls, my first client. Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now, a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So why did you escape anyway? I'm sorry. Oh, that was Mia. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere. You very, very much did. But Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Sorry, I told a little lie. Oh boy. But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? I'm really, really sorry. They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear, I didn't kill her. I never did. I could never do that. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then about 8 hours later, a policeman was murdered before the police could recapture him. Oh. Police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman? Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped. That much is true. He did meet with the victim, but I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's true. I can trust him, right? I mean, I should. Huh? Oh! Alright. You're not gonna figure out the truth just by staring at the guy. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big, scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like to someone to play with. Where's Mr. Grossberg? Ha! That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando. Assuming that's not a pun that I'm just not getting. Alright, I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me? No. You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine an escaped death row convict for a first client. Yeah, thanks. Sure wish I could get out of it, though. Ha! Relax, I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Really? However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career. Genius? Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours, it's go time. Oh, I know, okay. A solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's what my client ran away from. Another lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth. Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Oh, this is awesome. I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. So you're the new prosecutor everyone is talking about, eh? They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age. At 20, Your Honor. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh? Come on, Mia, you can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct? Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping from prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered. So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death. You got it, kitten. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago today. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. Wait. I thought he was shot. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 4. Oh! That was... Oh, uh-oh. Oops. I thought that was him getting shot and falling off the bridge. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Whoops. Whoops. Truly a horrible crime, I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, the trial was long and protracted. Correct, but in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony. A witness's testimony? The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. Oh, I don't buy it. Oh! I don't buy it. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the only one that was the one that put him away. That police weapon you just mentioned, that wouldn't be... Exactly, the victim, the same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Oh, I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago. with only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. Yeah, you're... Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? Yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. Wait. We haven't done anything. I just got here. Wait a minute. That's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. Watch yourself, Miss Fay. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice. What?
Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders.
Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness.
I called the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case. Please be Gumshoe, please be Gumshoe, please be It's Gumshoe! Witness, state your name and occupation.
Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir. I finally got promoted to Detective Division half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, ma'am, you got any idea how much work it takes? What is it? You're really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously, my heart, it's aching for you. What?
Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache.
Okay, I got it. Now, detective, tell us about the incident. Yes, sir, right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. That much is already stated in the autopsy report. I would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Yes, sir. I gotcha. Okay, let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here. Alright, can I have that? This is a sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. And the river that runs under there is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir. I see. Dusky Bridge map added to the court record. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge. Aha! Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there is no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there.
Your Honor. If you listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm not sure I like you wagging your finger at me as though I were some hoser. Pretty sure this is the Canadian judge, right? Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir. Here we go, Mia. Hang on. Okay, now, listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake and this guy'll drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready. Godot. That ended up not being as interesting as what I thought, as who I thought he was going to be. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to the Dusky Bridge at the designated time to meet with Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge.
Naturally.
Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Coming up. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here. The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright, especially for a beginner. I don't need you to worry about me. I mean, mean the defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner here. Ha! You got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got, kitten. It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching. Oh, God. Okay. An unknown person oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna press that. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. What? The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls. What? The defendant? The defendant called her? Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls. Wait a second. A note? Yeah, top secret memo she left in her desk. What? According to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls. Ugh. Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me? Ha! Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up, never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. That's Detective Falls, he's the one that said unknown person. Oh! Edgeworth set us up. Hey now, don't make that face at me. I just said that way because the prosecutor told me to. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, he's setting us up so bad. Is that a trap? That cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. Do I even want to keep pushing this stuff? Oh. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. What? The one who called the oh, wait, did it go back? Did it go back to the beginning? Right, what? A bridge up in the mountains, but why meet there? Because it is a very important place to the defendant, that's why. What do you mean by that?
If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage. And the place where all of this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge.
The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls. Ha! Return to the scene of the crime. How nostalgic. No, he was set up. I can already tell. Was the body of the victim discovered right away? Yeah, we were really on the ball. We found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great. We even got to say don't move. We've got you surrounded. Wait a second. Isn't there something weird about that? The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly? Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right? Ha! If that's what happened, then she wouldn't have been killed. She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Falls, but she left a note on her desk about it. If only I'd noticed it earlier, maybe she'd still be alive. I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone. Mr. Falls had a car then? Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right? Well, how did he get a car? What? You mean the defendant drove his own car? No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves. This guy's sure about how he feels about anything? This is the photo of the stolen car's trunk. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Ooh, that doesn't look too comfortable. Okay. Victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct? Yeah. Ha! For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. Talking about a woman here. You can't tell from this photo, but The knife was stuck in her back, nice and firm.
The condition of the body discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car?
Wait. Here's a photo of the trunk, but I don't see anything strange, do you? Anyway. Wait, hold on. Can I press that? What did the defendant have to say about this photo? What he always says, ma'am.
I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing.
That's all he says.
Nothing. I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole a car.
It's just what he always says, Your Honor. And then he always says, sorry, I told a little lie. Or something like that.
Well, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested.
Precisely.
Mr. Falls was arrested at the police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. That certainly is some impressive police work. Well, no, actually, it was way too close for comfort. We set up that checkpoint just after 5 p.m. We figured that Mr. Falls might just try to run. What do you mean it was too close for comfort?
The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint.
That was kinda close. Any later, Mr. Falls could have slipped right by.
Listen up, kid. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony.
A trap?
Walk into it carelessly and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh?
No, it's not.
Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you'd better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterwards.
Ever famous contradictions. I sure hope I can find some of those. What do we even have for evidence now? Stabbed with a knife in the back. Died from blood loss between 4 and 5. Wait, the bridge is out from one side. That's weird. Bridge located 40 feet above Eagle River. Oh! Falls, 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear white scarf for identification? Oh! Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Wait, what was Dahlia's last name? Was it Hawthorne? Was that it? What did Dahlia tell her this time? The whole truth must come out. Wear a white scarf. That's weird. Also weird, is she wearing the scarf? It doesn't look like it. Sergeant Hawthorne went to the Dusky Bridge at the designated time to meet with Mr. Falls. So she was brutally murdered. Make a getaway. Do I want to call out? A witness.
What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Fay?
I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that.
You should have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Fay, I'm not sure I like this. Say there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy?
Candy?
Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee.
Come on, Mia, shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective. Yes, ma'am. This photo, you said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what I said. Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim. note? It very clearly says, wear a white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten that what the victim looked like, thus a special request. I have one very simple question for you, detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo. Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am. And you stopped there. You should have looked for it.
The caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I'd expect she did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this?
I see the defense is a little lacking. The scarf you're searching so desperately for. Is it this one perchance?
Crap. Well, we'll just have to find out more about that scarf in the next episode. This is interesting, this little, flashback, although, like I said, the Godot thing ended up not being quite as interesting as I thought it was going to be. Just, I don't know if I ever gave my guess, but I thought it was the guy that died in the prologue chapter. I thought maybe somehow he wasn't dead. But it doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's, what's his name? Armando? So, that's okay. This is probably a lot more grounded than my theory that the guy just came back from the dead. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.